Is this better than the starter sets for introducing new players? Peril in Pinebrook, an introductory adventure. So this drills down the basics even further, as if for complete newbies. Gives an overview of what the game is, yes, you expect that. Explains what advantage and disadvantage is. Armor class, damage, all the usual. Then has a very small adventure with it. This adventure is divided into encounters. It literally is encounter 1, encounter 2, encounter 3, and you can piece them together, I guess, how you want. So this is good for both completely new players and completely new DMs. Rule 0, have fun, right? We get that. So there are tips on running the humans who are playing. And look here, it even tells the DM what to tell the players. Write your name in the space where it says player name. Well, this is a text box that they read out. Let's go over the other parts of the character sheet. Race, class, and really drills home what each part of the character sheet is about, because we see that all the time, don't we? People saying, I don't understand how to fill in the character sheet. And when you try and explain it, I admit to try to make a video about it, and it's like, this is just confusing. So look here, starting the adventure, estimated time for this encounter, 10 minutes. It's an estimate, but it's a new little addition that I think is really cool. You read out the text from Pinebrook, rumours spread of a friendly silver dragon nearby, a patrol led by Captain Cole, and she says, I've not patrolled with any of you before, tell me a little bit about yourselves. Pushing the narrative, getting the players to describe themselves. What's your character's name, looks like, how do they talk, what they're good at doing. Clever. Encounter 1 takes 10 minutes, and in the text box you're going to make a perception check to see if you can hear what Captain Cole hears. Perception is listed on your character sheet under skills. The amount of times that I say roll history, and people are like, where? It's all under skills. So we find a small metallic lizard with blue-grey scales. The point is to return this to its parents. So Captain Cole pulls out this piece of paper. It's in Appendix A, and it's basically words in Draconic. So let's skip to that. Now this is the first time I have seen Common translated into Draconic. So this could be extremely useful for future Draconic puzzles that you want to set your party. The party arrive at a cave and are attacked by living icicles. Look how simple this stat block is, how easy to understand or at least explain in a few seconds. Get ready for your first combat. Look at the attack section on your character sheet. Brilliant. It explains in this blue box that you don't want the players to die. This is where you can perform storytelling and mathematical magic. You fudge the rules, you fudge the roles to keep your players alive and having fun. Just a really good idea. Encounter 3, a dangerous lair, 15 minutes. Chalk drawings on the walls. DC 10 history or religion, but one of the characters on the pre-mades has a bonus. Climbing icy walls. It does actually talk about having a climbing kit. Nura has a climber's kit on her character sheet, which gives her advantage on the check. So many books as a DM I read say about if they've got a climber's kit. None of my players ever think I'm going to buy a climber's kit. It's such a common thing in the books I read. Then there's navigating the ice slides, which explains how to have the characters jump from slide to slide in quite an exciting double slide action scene, I suppose. And then goes on to the final threat, Encounter 4, 15 minute long. 2 creatures the size of horses but have bodies like frogs. Egg snatchers these are. Egg snatchers stat block, boom. Nothing to it. Simple. Let the characters act first and then start with the player on your left going clockwise. So there's not even initiative. That comes at a later date. Then there's a role play with the mother dragon. They get some diamonds, and fun is had by all. There's an advert at the end for this book, which again is aimed at younger readers. But with that little Draconic to Common guide, might be worth looking into. Here we are. Shalefire Stoutheart is a dwarf fighter. Every character sheet has like grumpy or enthusiastic, unkempt, well-dressed. You get to choose. And they have a little, once during this adventure you regain 6 hit points. No questions asked. A rogue with very clear attacks. If you hit with an attack in the first round of combat, roll 2 dice. Elf wizard. Very young or very old. Absent-minded or focused. You cast magic missile. It says each missile automatically deals 3 damage. No rolling. A human cleric who casts cure wounds and regains 7 hit points. And then a player reference sheet. I mean, this little supplement is free and well worth downloading. or passing on to your new players so they can get an example of a game before playing yours or the starter set. Send that to them so they understand what's a little bit behind the scenes and can see what is possible in the game. What do you think? Let me know.